Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate wears the badge Ultimate proudly, and it is just. The insane amount of work involved, every character returning, and then there are the spirit battles. With over 1,300 current spirits and 1,000 of them being in the form of a battle, there are so many nods to the many franchises that my neck starts to hurt. But it's nearly impossible to understand every spirit battle reference and why they are well thought out and fit that character. Some can be obvious, some are far more obscure. So I'm starting a new series, explaining every spirit battle. Each video will be a different franchise because doing one video for every spirit battle would be insane. There'll be no particular order in what franchises I do one after the other. Just depends on when I get all the footage, as many battles will be random on the spirit board. And I will only be covering the battles themselves, not spirits obtained through summoning and whatnot. Another thing to note, just assume, because it does apply 99% of the time, the costume the fighter is wearing is a nod to the spirit character in one form or another. Mentioning the costume looks like a Spiny over and over again will just get annoying. So let's settle it in Smash. This is every spirit battle explained for the Super Smash Bros. Series. The Sandbag Spirit is represented by a giant Samus while on Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium is meant to represent the home run contest area in the Smash Bros. Games. Samus will not move at all and you will have a limited amount of time to win. With only a few seconds left, the home run bat will spawn in an attempt to make it feel like the home run contest, and is the best way to score the win. Online practice stage from Wii U 3DS plays. The Smash Ball Spirit is represented by a Mii Sword Fighter, Gunner, and Brawler, all wearing a Super Smash Bros. T-shirt while fighting on Final Destination. Your goal is to survive until the timer runs out. Food items will spawn as you'll be granted a Final Smash, but the Miis will also get their sudden Final Smashes as well, making this battle feel like Oprah was the announcer. You get a Final Smash, and you get a Final Smash, and my god, this is an outdated joke. Final Destination plays. The Duon Spirit is represented by giant ice climbers while in the Halberd, as that is where you fought it in Subspace Emissary. This is a stamina battle as shooting items will spawn commonly, a nod to the arm and head cannons on the pink side of Duon. Shooting attacks are also buffed. Boss Battle Song 1 plays. The Taboo Spirit is represented by a metal Bayonetta while in Final Destination, where you fought Taboo in the final fight on Subspace Emissary. Bayonetta was chosen due to when she jumps, her butterfly wings spread, meant to mimic Taboo's own wings. This stamina battle has you taking sudden damage and not to the brutal attacks Taboo will unleash upon you. Boss Battle 2 plays. The Master Giant Spirit is represented by Giant Donkey Kong while on Final Destination. A Bob-omb Festival will happen during the fight, a nod to when Master Giant's head would explode and unleash small electrical orbs that would explode. It makes more sense why you're playing it. Okay, not really, but I digress. It is a stamina battle, and Donkey Kong has super armor, making him hard to launch. A nod to how Master Giant will relentlessly attack you, it was more in the background and wasn't able to be launched himself. The Master Core music plays, a nod to him being one of the stages you must defeat before facing Master Core. The Master Beast Spirit is represented by a giant Ridley while on Final Destination. The Chain Chomp Assist Trophy will spawn to act like the Master Beast's biting attack, and Ridley will damage you if he jumps and falls on top of you, a nod to when Master Beast jumps into the air and attempts to body slam you. The stamina battle has the Master Core music playing, a nod to him being one of the stages you must defeat before facing Master Core. The Master Edge's Spirit is represented by 4 clouds while on Final Destination, each cloud representing the 4 floating swords of Master Edge. This stamina battle has the clouds' melee weapon damage buffed up while their speed is also increased. In addition, they have reduced weight to give them more of a floaty effect like the Master Edges. The Master Core music plays, a nod to him being one of the stages you must defeat before facing down with Master Core. The Fighting Alloy team is represented by 4 Captain Falcons, 4 Marios, 4 Zeldas, and 4 Kirbys. You fight this no-frills battle while on Final Destination. Those 4 fighters were used because the Alloy's attacks and builds are based on those 4 characters. Red for Falcon, yellow for Mario, blue for Zelda, and green for Kirby. The Cruel Smash theme plays, a nod to how they were used for the Cruel Smash mode in Brawl. The Pre-Mid Spirit is represented by 8 Mr. Game & Watches while on Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Stadium 2 is used as a nod to Mid-Air Stadium, where Mario and Kirby battle in Subspace and the first encounter with the Pyramids. Game & Watch is a nod to the fact that in Subspace, Game & Watch was used to create the Shadow Bugs, which they form from. You must defeat the army of enemies to win as the boss battle theme from Brawl plays. The Might Spirit is represented by a team of 9 Mr. Game & Watches, all a variety of different colors, to represent the different mites found a part of the Subspace army. You fight it out on Shadow Moses Island, which could be nodding to the location in Subspace called Isle of Ancients, which houses the Subspace bombs. Step, the Plains play. The Bitin Spirit is represented by 4 Pac-Mans while fighting on Congo Falls. Ball-type items will spawn commonly, like the Beast Ball or Smoke Balls, and the Pac-Man will be distracted by them and use them as often as possible. All the roundness is meant to represent the Bitin's round appearance. Congo Falls was used as early on in Subspace, Diddy and Donkey have their banana horde stolen from them. Step, the Plains play. The Shadowbug Spirit is represented by 4 Mr. Game & Watches. Game & Watch was used here because in Subspace Emissary, Taboo extracted Shadowbugs from Mr. Game & Watch and used them to create his Subspace army. You fight it out on Pokemon Stadium 2, represented in Mid-Air Stadium where you first meet them transforming into the Premids. The stage is covered in a poisonous cloud to represent their purple cloud form they have. Step, Subspace plays. The Ancient Minister Spirit is represented by a team of 4 Robs, as the Ancient Minister was Rob all along. You fight it out on the Halberd, meaning to represent the Subspace Bomb Factory, and the Robs start the bomb item, meant to represent the Subspace Bombs. The screen will flip, which could be a nod to 2 things. First is how we find out in Subspace the Ancient Minister is forced to help Taboo and he flips sides to help you once he has been pushed too far, and Ganondorf forces the other Robs to attempt to destroy him, or how the Subspace Bomb sends you into Subspace. The Robs will also be immune to take too much damage from explosions, a nod to how the one true Rob, what is this, Highlander, is the only surviving Rob after the Subspace Bomb Factory explodes. Final Destination plays from Brawl. And that, my friends, is every Super Smash Bros. Series Spirit Battle. And all it did is make me wish for Subspace again, or to have an enhanced World of Light like I explained in this video here. Look, I truly do love the Spirit Battles, but there was something special about Subspace. I think it's how they actually used crossover with all the characters better. It resonated with a lot of players, and looking back at some of the fun that we had just gets me nostalgic. It is fun to look back at how far the Smash Bros. Series has come, and dream of whatever could happen next in the future. Thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. What Super Smash Bros. Spirit Battle did you enjoy the best? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and consider helping me out on Patreon. And don't forget to go to the Community tab, as the voting for the next Spirit Battle is already up. As always, this is the Nintendo Network, signing off.